What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Chop and Brew, a little lanyap tasting action with DonO. And we got some Michigan beers from a fan, Greg Winters, who he saw us taste the Double Two Hearted. And he was like, ooh, have you ever had this beer from Bell's?
Oh, I didn't know that was part of the story.
Spontaneous Me. So this is like part 7. Essentially, these are beers inspired by The Leaves of Grass by Walt Whitman. So this is the 7th and final release of that series. It says, inspired directly by nature, this wild American ale fermented with a wild yeast harvested from the Bell's beer garden to evoke tart, earthy, and funky tasting notes. So the title Spontaneous Me might have something more to do with Leaves of Grass. I don't know. Maybe there's a line
that's
there.
true. It
Because we
probably
were just
does.
discussing, with that description, that doesn't sound like truly spontaneous, but we're not going to be beggars and choosers and nitpickers. Like, it is a delicious beer, even if it's pitched from a harvested, a cultured and harvested yeast. It's very yummy.
Yeah, it has the citrus character. It reminds me of, I wonder if it has some lacto in there somehow, but it's got the, I don't know, lemony, lemon lime kind of thing going on. I think it's like a starter, or could be considered a starter sour beer. Definitely not gonna knock somebody over, but it has a unique level of tartness, sourness that is not in most beers.
Yeah, I get a nice acidity. Like, for people that we were just drinking a beer of Don's, you'll have to go check out that video. It has some of the similar kind of things going on, but this is noticeably more acidic, bracing, and fruity. But it's, to your point, the first time I had this last week with a coworker, we both were like, well, you wouldn't really expect Bell's to actually
Make a
like,
goose
go
or whatever.
150% in, because they also want to be accessible. They want to be
Well, they also know
approachable.
that at whatever level, I don't know how much they make of this, but I mean, it's gonna sell to some people.
True. But no, I like this a lot. I get lemon, lime, the acidity of kind of like raw pineapple. It's not as funky or kind of like, these other things that you would attribute a wild yeast to. It's just nice. It's pretty fruity.
It's pretty dry.
Yeah.
And it's crisp. It's probably a low final gravity. My mind is going to the Berliner Weiss type level of sourness. I don't know if, I think, so there is a lacto component in like a Berliner Weiss, right? So I wonder if this, like, whatever this thing that they captured, and I just wonder how it gets the sourness. On this last raise to the nose, it also got like a barnyardy aromas.
Yeah. I'm sure as it warms too, that's why I'm trying to give it a swirl before we consider our tasting notes complete.
I mean, almost like we joke around about horse blanket and things like that, but it was almost like a not pleasant aroma. I don't know, like a manure type characteristic.
Well, you get that, like, people attribute that to pediococcus.
Oh, really?
It's poopy,
Poopiococcus?
That's what I know, it's ironic, right? That it's like pediocaca is. But like that's where you'll get that manure.
Oh, I've never heard that.
That's the barnyard, like the back of the barnyard.
The other side of
the back 40.
Not the hay and the horse blankets.
Not the part that the apple orchards.
But you don't taste that though.
No, a lot of times I feel like some of those more like off-putting aromas don't then translate to the flavor.
I love that Bell's is doing something like this. So many breweries have done dabblings in the sour and the wild arenas. I mean, that was just not something you would have seen like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I mean, and now it's commonplace.
So the other thing he sent us, well, first of all, I'll say he also sent us a homebrewed cherry bochet that we will definitely not be getting into. He even suggested saving that for the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, so stay tuned for that. But he did send us a trio of beers, one of which is missing because it's in here, of like milkshake IPAs from Austin Brothers.
Man.
Austin Brothers Beer Company. And from their little like explainer from what everybody in Michigan does, they're from up here in the mid. So really close to the Upper Peninsula, but not Upper Peninsula. I'm gonna give you your choice, DonO. Do you want the peach sorbet or the key lime smoothie IPA? I will add that This one is fresher, based on canning date.
Let's go with the.
But if you hate peaches, I don't want to make
You know what?
drink
I
it.
don't care. I would surprise me.
Let's do the fresher.
Sure.
Yeah. So this is explained as a sour ale with peaches and vanilla. So not IPA, my bad. This one is English style IPA with vanilla bean and key lime. And
Now,
so was
are
the first
these-
one I drank, which was a tangerine, which was extremely on point and very delicious.
Are these milkshake?
Well, it kind of sounds like this is a milkshake sour.
Oh,
I don't know. They don't list lactose, so they could just be
Oh.
a fruited IPA and fruited sour.
I guess we'll see.
Google that.
What we think it tastes like.
Yeah, man, what it tastes like, dog?
How did you come to drink the tangerine one without no other friends?
Oh, I drank it with with the same coworker that I drank the first
Oh.
Bells with.
Alright.
I got coworkers now.
Alright. It was much better when you just had me a couple blocks away get in on all this. It looks like
Jeez.
it could be a milkshakey type thing, right?
Man, you can smell peaches for sure. It's like a peach cobbler.
Did you say peach mango or just peach?
This just says sour with peaches and vanilla.
Okay.
This smells delicious. It's like a peach pit. Like the darkest of peach meat. It's really nice.
Peach is tough. It's not a strong flavor. So I think it's hard to. I mean, how many peach beers or meads or whatever have you had? I have not had many. I know people will do them, but
Yeah, I feel like most of the fruited sours go into like that pineapple, guava, orange.
you know, blueberry,
Yeah.
or blackberry,
But I feel like this
raspberry,
flavor is definitely
cherry.
a high percentage for peach. I don't know if it's real peaches, extract, a mixture of both, which you hear suggested, but this
I'm
is
trying to.
this is the firm peachy, cobblery.
They have a lot of
Ness.
pictures of nice, beautiful, succulent peaches.
Moving to the country,
Eat a lot of peaches.
drink me a lot of peach beer.
I found Jesus. No.
You're mixing up songs. That's awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
And then
Peaches
the John,
by Presidents of the United States of America, and
No,
then you just turned
John
it into
Prine.
the Move to the country.
the John Prine.
Right.
He got eat a lot of peaches in that song.
Peaches are in both of these songs, but I'm talking about the like, moving to the country, gonna eat me a lot of
What
peaches.
song is that?
Moving, it's called Peaches.
From who?
Peaches
P.O.U.
come in a can, they were put there by a man in a factory downtown.
I don't know that song at all.
Presidents of the United States of America.
I don't know that song. I know the John Prine song.
That's, I appreciate you because of that. Because I know both of them. I would have, most people I know, if you threw Peaches out there as a reference, would totally say Presidents of the United States of America. But I like that you know the John Prine song. Because I also know that song.
Yeah.
Not nearly heavy enough on the peaches though in that song.
You know what? Back to the
Tasting notes on
going off.
songs.
I'm trying to get what I think of as a flavor of peach in this beer. Does it have a juicy flavored?
Do you not taste it?
I don't.
That's crazy. I totally.
How do you
taste
describe a peach flavor?
Stone fruit, peach cobbler.
Without saying peach.
Well, you can't. And I gotta stop Charlie from running out in the alley real quick.
Right.
So Don doesn't know what peach tastes
So the
like.
peach flavor, we're just got a distraction that when you walk by, but no, I mean it's
I totally
it's a
get it.
fruit flavor. I know what a peach tastes like. I just feel like
They're a little fleshy. I'd almost say they're a little earthy and gourd-like. They're a little gourdy, but it's hard to explain what a peach tastes like without saying the word peach. But I think I just threw out at least 3 decent efforts. They're
Yeah.
tart, earthy,
well, they're
gourd-like. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
they kind of taste squashy a little bit now that I think about it.
what kind of peaches are you eating, man?
What kind of peaches?
I mean,
are
it
you
is
eating?
kind of like mango.
You eating those John Prine
but
peaches.
that's another
I mean those
fruit.
Presidents of the United States peaches.
Come on, man.
See what you did to us, Greg Winters?
It's nicely sour. There's like a decent level of sourness. It is sweet also to balance that out. It's
Mhm.
fruity. It's a pretty sweet beer to try. Right now?
Yes.
God damn you.
Damn. Chip the enabler.
What, is this gonna be a
We'll-
extended cut?
No, this will be. You didn't leave?
I know, but now the video is not over with, we just ended it.
Ooh, this smells
Get
very.
it?
Holy moly! This almost smells beyond lime.
It
Doesn't
smells like
smell
hops.
Yeah, it smells like
It smells
Cascade
like
and
fresh
Centennial.
damn hops.
It really does. I mean, it
this
is an
the-
IPA, so
this
you
is
can't
the
like
most
shame it. For
aromatic thing we've got to today.
that
That
smells
is like
crazy.
frickin-
Ripped open bag of hops.
exactly what I was gonna say.
That's nuts.
Damn. How do they accomplish
And
that?
it's billed as any IPA with vanilla bean and key lime.
This is an unbelievable aroma. I mean, this is literally like you are opening a bag of hops.
It is.
How do they even?
Because then it doesn't taste like that. It tastes like the other things that they say it
Damn.
will taste like.
I'm just enjoying the.
That is cool.
I am rarely
That is
just
weird.
enjoying how this smells. I don't get it. And like, I make these dumb. You don't gotta include this. But I make these dumb Italian pilsners, and I do 5 ounces of dry hopping or whatever, and you don't smell hops at all. And then you drink a beer like this, and you just get this unreal.
What's really weird is after I
Hop
drank it
aroma.
and came back to it, now I smell the key lime and the aroma. But you're
Okay,
right.
I'll take a
Before
sip.
you crack the seal of flavor, it is just hops in the nose.
Mmm.
Then you taste it, and it tastes like what they bill it as: vanilla,
Limey,
key lime.
sweet,
Hmm.
sugar. Dude, this one got lactose?
They don't say it if it does.
Okay. Smoothie though. I mean,
I'm thinking it does. Go back to the nose now and tell me if you smell the lime
well now I
rather than just the hops.
don't tell me what to do.
I'm bossing fools around.
I think it does change. Yeah, the
Weird,
aroma
right?
does change, yeah.
It's weird that once you get something on your palate, on your true
Huh.
palate, it can change.
It's not
Anyway.
as strongly hop aroma anymore, which is
No.
weird.
It is odd.
But I mean, I
'Cause
think
it
it's
was-
still there.
It was straight up fresh pellets of hops. It was crazy.
It really was.
That was cool. How'd y'all do that? Transformer action.
Damn.
This is fun. This is real. I'm glad we cracked it. This is fun as hell.
Yeah, this is good.
What's up, Michigan?
What's up with this Austin place?
Austin
What are
Brothers.
they doing?
Austin
Where
Brows.
do they come from? God, I came over here to drink 2 beers, and now we're on the 5th one. And
You gotta do, man. It's a
what do you
beautiful night in the
I
Midwest.
guess. What else do I gotta do? Parent children.
Sounds hard.
Get ready.